It seems we've lost our connection. We accidentally severed the usual ties we humans have with our mother beneath our feet, the earth. And what shall we do about that? And what difference does it make, right? I mean, it's not like we're made of all the same stuff or anything. It's not like we're both electrical bodies desperate to exchange energy and information, right? I mean, it's all just a bunch of bull, that the more we disconnect from the earth, the less connected we feel in life. It's fake news that we should care for the planet, isn't it? How's that going for you? By this light, may we recognize the symbol of transformation. May we feel a fractal of that warmth and reaction which occurs within the core of our earth, and receive that in the spirit within us, for it occurs there as well. Recently, I watched a video online about our electromagnetic connection with the Earth. Of course, all of these types of things are subject to actual scientific scrutiny. A video I came across online does not qualify as a peer-reviewed scientific article. Allow me to repeat myself. A video I came across online does not qualify as a peer-reviewed scientific article. Let's remember to keep all things we see in perspective. However, it does pose an interesting thought and something which aligns with our current understanding of even the magnetic sphere which surrounds our planet. All of this around us is electromagnetic in nature. Everything has polarity, including our cells and organs. The elements all have polarity. And the overflowing abundance that we see every time we shock our finger on a doorknob or witness a bolt of lightning, these very atoms in our bodies are held together by the same force. So why doesn't that seem to matter to any of us? And let me qualify that. To some, it matters a great deal. I invite you to note the difference between most of us and those who revere the earth. The ones I know have a greater peace about them. They have an ease with the changing world. And they have fewer aches and pains. Of course, this is purely anecdotal and referencing my own experience only. It's the equivalent of a video one might see online. But think about it for a moment, because some of this we already know to be true scientifically. So let's lean into what we know and make good use of it. Come into contact with the earth, physically, literally, regularly. Touch the earth and discharge the excess electricity within you. Draw from the earth the type of charge you really need. One of the 6 sources in Unitarian Universalism is the spiritual teachings of earth-centered traditions. There are secrets in this not describable by words. They must be known. When I visited Uluru in Central Australia, there was a rule about taking photographs in certain places of Aboriginal history. In those spots, one was only supposed to experience it in person. A photograph could not duplicate it. Yet to look at the spot in person was nothing particularly remarkable, at least to my untrained eye. But to be in that spot and to lay my hands on it was to understand a bit better my connection with the earth. Be at ease now and breathe. Find a comfortable position. Put away all distractions. Allow yourself for a few moments to be affected by the music. And breathe. Today is a day for putting aside our concerns about ourselves and the very human dramas we face. This is a moment for a different kind of selfishness. One of a deeper self-awareness than we usually manage. And breathe. This is a self-centeredness that goes much deeper than our everyday lives, deeper than our skin or bones. This is a selfishness that twists straight through the walls of our cells, right down to the very atoms which make up our bodies. And while this meditation has been fashioned in honor of Earth Day, it is most certainly for every day. It is for any day that you might feel comforted by connecting with the part of you which is the earth. And breathe. Enter into your breath. Enter into it as if it were a stream and you a leaf, falling silently and gently into the current. Your breath swirls like this leaf in an eddy of the water, spiraling for a moment before the exhale sucks it back into the current. Follow the motion of your breath, in and out. Feel it alter the shape of your body. How it changes your center of gravity ever so slightly. How the deeper breaths move your organs a bit. How your chest and clothing moves with the rising and falling of air. Notice your body. This is the pathway to your connection with the earth itself. Your body is the gateway. Notice how it feels to you right now, as if you were wearing it. As if your body were a beloved costume you wanted to wear every day, even to school, even to the store with your mom. A part of you, but not. Notice your body, this beloved friend. Acknowledge it. Speak to it in your mind. Pull yourself from it for a moment so that you may sit beside it and hold it and comfort it. Hold its head to your light as if resting on your shoulder, and grant it ease. For a few moments now, silently speak to it. Think of how grateful you are for the beating of its heart. Notice the beating now. Notice your heart. Think about the spot, slightly left of center, where your heart is suspended within your chest. Think about how astonishing it is that it will continue to beat your entire life. Notice the enormity of its task and be glad. Within your heart, notice the blood. Notice the grand central station of your body and the movement occurring within its vast chambers. The constant flow of life. The enthusiasm of purpose occurring within this space. Choose a single red blood cell and follow it. Follow it throughout your body. Not at your speed or in your time, but in the much slower time of this little cell. To this cell, it feels to take a much longer time to travel through the body. A blink of an eye to us is an hour or more to this little cell. This cell has much purpose and much to do as it sweeps through our human form. Follow it in a figure 8 throughout your body, entering and exiting the heart at each intersection, revitalizing itself every time, sharing its abundance with the whole without ceasing. Within the cell is a molecule and an atom. Choose one and sit with it on its journey. Its time is much slower than the cell's, and much, much slower than yours. It has almost no time at all. It does not feel the speed we see in it from our view. Join it and sit with it, this single atom. Thank it and be amazed. It is time to ask the atom a question. Ask it where it comes from. Ask it to show you. It takes you as if by the hand, and in a flash, you're entering something deeper. And breathe. Feel yourself going down. sinking, but all the while aware that you are, in fact, rising. Feel yourself going lower and your breath becoming smoother, richer, fully relaxed. Your speed begins to increase as a warmth starts around you. Not hot, but radiant. Steadily intensifying, but without pain, only comfort, only safety and gladness. The space around you as it races by is saturated with gladness. Notice it and be glad with it. A change has occurred, but you didn't notice when. It just is, now. Beneath you is now above. You are traveling rather than sinking, and your turn to follow it. Your direction hasn't changed, just your perspective of it. Continue to breathe. Your speed continues to increase. The radiance is past, but the warmth has remained. Feel it in your heart as you are propelled forward, without fear, only gladness. You emerge into space just far enough to see that you have been thrust through the entirety of the earth itself and to the other side. You realize that you've been drawn through the entire sphere in a matter of moments, yet without any time at all. Breathe and rest in gladness for a bit. Something is different now. You have accumulated something on your journey. A voice, a companion, an attribute. It is the earth. Be with it for a moment. Give it your full attention. Notice some of what it has brought you. Notice, if you can, the smell of soft, warm ground, of grass and hay, the sound of trickling water, all swirled together into an aura, added as a layer to your own. This is a gift. Breathe in and rest in gratitude for a while. Feel the gratitude that the earth has for you as well. Accept its praise, even if you don't feel you deserve it. It knows more than you think and loves you anyway. Accept its love. It is most genuine. The earth loves you unconditionally. And now you may speak to it, the earth, and it will speak back. Spend your time with it now and give it your thanks. Ask it your questions and listen for its answers. Namaste.